This is a terrible angle, but I don't care. And I'm also very anxious because I'm in public. It's 11 o'clock at night, so like there's literally no one around. I'm just picking Joe up from work. But wow, my throat sounds like kind of iffy. I was gonna say 2 things. And I forgot what those 2 things were. Oh yeah. So every day I have to pick him up from work, and I have to drive across a pretty long bridge. And it's across water. And I've probably mentioned it in videos before, but I honestly don't know. God, it's hot in here. But I have a fear of bridges and a fear of especially bridges over water. And I can't swim. Fun fact. I've probably mentioned it a billion times before. So obviously I have fear of like, well, not obviously, but I have a fear of water. I almost drowned a couple times as a kid. So, you know, that was traumatic, but that created a fear of like bridges over water because I'm like, what if the bridge collapses? I'm gonna fall into the water, I'm gonna drown. And then that also created just the fear of bridges in general because I'm like, okay, well, if it's not above water, what if it just collapses and I just hit the ground and die? But like, what if I have to suffer? The thoughts that go on in my brain. But since I have to pick him up every single day, like take him to work and pick him up because we share a car right now, I have to go over the bridge every fucking time I come here. And I don't want to get my hopes up, but I hope that like, I think my fear of them it's like lessening a little bit. It's still there. It's not gone, don't get me wrong, but it is less than it was, I feel like. Mainly because I don't look over the edge of the bridge when I'm driving over, because hell no, especially when it's nighttime, like looking into the abyss, like you can't see the water, you can't see the ground, it's just black. And so it's just like, it just looks like a pit. But I'm hoping that by doing this, like I'll help my fear, because like I have a slight fear of spiders because my mom had a huge fear of them growing up. I used to play with them as a kid, but then as I became an adult, the fear created itself, I guess. So like that I'm trying to conquer as well. This is a whole other, I didn't even mean to talk about this, but like I'm trying to conquer my fears in life. Like that's one specific thing I'm working on with myself, with my mental health and shit, is like conquering my fears, because like I don't want to be fearful of life, and I don't want things to like limit me from experiencing life. So yeah. Other thing, it's 62 degrees out Fahrenheit outside, and it's October, and because of freaking global warming, it's been like in the 80s here, and so it's like 62 right now, and so it feels really fucking cold, and I have like a sore throat right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm guessing it's just my tonsil stones issues and whatever. Throat's swollen, inflamed, but like for me, when I'm sick, fresh air really helps me. And so tell me why I'm running. I almost said running and walking. I'm driving on the interstate, and I have my windows down when it's 62 degrees outside. And so like that basically makes it feel like it's 50 degrees because all the fucking cold wind. Because it's there's not really a breeze, but if you would track the breeze, it's definitely cold. Like it's cold air. It's not like the 62 outside. It's also compared to the 80, it's cold. Anyway, I'm rambling, but that's probably not good for me being sick. Like that's probably gonna make me more sick. But like in a way, I'm like, maybe it'll cure me. I don't know. That's my take today. I'm gonna try and record some more of this week, but yeah, I also uploaded a video again. I'm so excited. It's so fun to be recording again and editing and uploading. So yeah, and also uploading on TikTok. That's fun too. I honestly probably won't record the process, but I figured I might as well record a clip. So there's some of my plants, more of my plants. This is my plant rack. I currently don't think I have enough grow lights, and I think that's why so many of them are struggling, but I do have a bunch of them that need repotted or checked out or something. They're like going weird. Like this one, it was doing fine, then it got bugs, I treated it for the bugs. As far as I know, the bugs are gone, but it's kind of falling apart. It's not really together, so we're gonna like kind of figure that out and repot it. This one, been struggling since I got it. This one needs to be going, it used to have a third plant. It's dead, but it needs to go into 2 separate pots. I think this bigger one is probably just gonna keep this pot, and then I think this is Jade. It's gonna go in a different pot. And then I've got like this one that is struggling. That one is like dead. These ones are fine, but I honestly don't know what that plant is, but I have like a bunch of its babies. It all like, let me see if I can show you the mother plant. The mother plant is this one back here. So, you can also see that one's a little bit struggling. Ever since I propped and chopped it, it's been having a rough time. But it was to the point that it was like 2 feet tall, and that plant does not have any strength at all. It just, but it wants to grow up, but like the leaves on it are so fragile that like I have no way to get it to like strap to anything. It looks kind of like it's trying to vine on like the makeshift trellis that I made for it, because for that, the mother plant, I literally took the door off of like this mini rodent pen or something, and I bent it and I made that the trellis. But I've got a lot of plants, and then this one, just like, I don't know what it's doing. A lot of my plants, I don't know what they are either, so like maybe that's where I'm going wrong, but I don't know what it's doing. I think like these fuzzy things, like in here, those are like the root balls, but they keep coming to the surface. So I'm like, is it supposed to be submerged, or like what is going on? And it like fills out and then it dies. And so I'm gonna pull it up and see what the fuck's going on with the roots. But I have a lot of rescue missions to happen here, and it needs done. I got the motivation right now. So I'm gonna do some rescue. The worst of the worst. So this is, she looks like a goner, but she actually might be a goner this time, because she did this once, started coming back, and now it looks like she might actually be a goner. It was a hibiscus tree. Yeah, the roots are not. Oh, it's because the soil is like wet. Is there root rot in there? The roots are holding on pretty good actually. So there might be some root rot going on. My hair is wild. Freshly cleaned though, but I think that's what's going on. This thing, is it dead? Is it alive? I don't know. Okay, like the browning parts, I would say dead. But the green parts, it's like, is it thirsty? I need to check the root system. I have not checked the root system on it, so I honestly don't know if it's alive or not. I did set up this new propagation area next to my frog tank. Yes, I know the water needs filled and the whole thing needs cleaned. It's gross. But this is my new propagation area, because as you can see, like this one, thriving. This one, fucking dying. That one, to be fair, the dying one, I just took out of the frog, not this frog tank, but my terrarium, because it was not doing well and there were too many pothos in there. So some of those are new to the jar. They're like newly trimmed or newly put into water because they were in the frog tank, but they weren't doing well. Also, I never showed off this bad boy. This is my Monstera. Isabel, where's its leaves? This bad boy got all my fucking plants infected, except for my money tree. She was untouched, and I'm so glad she's been through it and back. She's doing better. So many little babies. Can you see that one? There's a little baby in there. So many babies coming off of her. I love it. She was to the point where she had like 2 leaves, and I was heartbroken. This was my first ever plant. I was heartbroken, and I was like, no, she can't die. She had lack of light, and yes, she does have these burn spots. Let me tell you, the second she is not getting burned by the sun, light source, whatever, she dies. I have to let her burn, okay? It's the lesser of 2 evils, okay? It's either she burns and lives and thrives and just has a few burnt leaves, or she dies. So that's what she likes. But my Monstera got everyone infected with, I still don't know what it was. Mealybugs, scale, I don't know. It wasn't scale. Like, there was something else. I don't know. Oh my God. There's 2 new shoots coming in on this one. Heck yeah. I'm gonna have to prop this one soon. You see how long it is? It's my longest one currently because I chopped all the, like, that one came from this one back here that's still tiny and a baby. But all my pothos came from one plant, one clipping I got from my mom. And I have all those propagations there. Those are all pothos from the same plant. But anywho, I've been talking a long time. Point, Monstera, bugs, died. Literally died. Had to cut all the leaves off. Devastating. Obviously, I still have some stems like stuck up. I didn't know how short I should cut it, so I just left them. And look how many leaves are coming out. This is gonna be a giant one. Like, I'm so excited. I am so excited. The Monstera, in the time I had it, it only put out 2 leaves, and one was a solid leaf and one was with the holes, and that was the first leaf with the holes because it is still a baby. So I was like, you know, it's dying. All the leaves are dead and wilted because of the bugs. Let's treat it, chop the leaves off. The root is still alive. Let's try and save it. And there's stuff on my phone. We saved her. She's coming back to life, and I'm so excited. And she is in a very massive pot. I am aware. You may think that it's too big, but she actually loves it, okay? She's thriving. She also used to be massive, but the fucking bugs killed her. So fuck these bugs. This is the first ever time I have dealt with bugs on my houseplants, and she wasn't actually the culprit. I lied. This dead bitch was. That I had outside, and I made this stupid mistake because it started dying when I was outside to bring it inside. And it gave bugs to everyone. Except for the money tree. Money tree lives on. I luckily had, well, and a couple other ones because I had 3 different plant areas in my last apartment. And so it was the main chunk where the majority of the washer scared the crap out of me. It sounded like someone trying to break in. Whew, my front door is like right there. It was the majority of my plants in that main area, my main plant area where it got infected. But luckily the 2 other smaller sections didn't get infected. That's also a grow light bulb in that light lamp. But this was supposed to be like a 2-minute clip. It's now been 8 minutes. I'll check back in once I replant everything, see what the dead ones are, see what the live ones are. And I'm gonna reorganize this shelf because it's just not working. They're not getting enough light. I also have not watered them in 3 weeks, so that could be contributing to them dying. You know what? I'm forgetful, okay? They're getting water now, okay? They're getting taken care of. I'm not slacking anymore. I'm gonna take care of my plants, my little jungle, and I'm gonna figure out what the fuck's happening with some of them. But that's my take. I will be back once I'm done with the plants, and I'll show it off. Hopefully I remember. If I don't, when I'm editing this, get your ass up and go fucking record it. As usual, I'm driving. However, I'm in excruciating pain right now. And maybe I will post this on TikTok. I don't know, maybe it's just part of my YouTube video. But any fucking doctors out there, or anyone that knows anything about leg pain, can someone tell me what is going on with me? I've been having leg, like, all the way from, like, my hip down to my freaking toes. I've been having freaking cramping my entire life. Like, yeah, I have restless legs at, like, bedtime when I'm trying to sleep. But that's not what I'm talking about. It's, like, constant cramping where I have to wear, like, compression sleeves on my legs, my knee, my ankle, my foot. Like, it is so bad. And it is so painful. And I've tried magnesium. I've tried potassium. I've tried, like, everything. And nothing fixes it. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, and I've been tested for diabetes multiple times in my life. Every single time, nothing wrong. Blood work all comes back normal. All of my levels are normal. Like, what is going on with me? Like, I did get confirmed by one doctor that they thought I had Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, but then another doctor thought the complete opposite, thought that I had the criteria, but I didn't quite meet it. So I'm just like, okay. And, like, I have hip dysplasia, I got surgery on my right hip to like help it, but like that doesn't stop the leg cramping. So I'm just like, what is going on with my body? Why does it feel like it's shutting down 24/7? Like, it used to be so bad as a kid. Wow, the brake lights, I'm red. It used to be so bad as a kid. Like, my dad would have to massage my legs and feet while I sobbed because I was in so much pain. And we always thought it was just growing pains, but it hasn't stopped. I'm 24 and I still have this pain, and I don't know what's wrong with me, and it would be great to figure out why. And another doctor said that the one that said that I didn't have Ehlers-Danlos, but I had like most of the criteria, she said that she thinks I have fibromyalgia. And is that causing the cramping? Like, I'm so confused, guys. I don't know what's wrong with my body, but I'm in so much fucking pain. I take meds, do the compression sleeves, massaging, heat pack, ice pack, fucking everything. Copper socks. I've done copper socks. Like, help me. What is wrong with me? I'm looking like a hot mess, but my purse. I said in my video to get my ass up and record this because I didn't. I did finish my plants, and I repotted the hibiscus into 2 different pots. I think she's a goner. She has not returned. Ooh. It's been about a week and a half. She's not returned. What is going on with this hair, man? You know what? It was my first shift back to work this week. I'm tired. Yeah, I think she's dead. I got this one put into its own pot. I broke up that vine plant into a bunch of different little pots. So far, it looks like they're doing all right. They probably need watered soon. Actually, it still feels damp. The monstera up there, some of the leaves, can I zoom? I can't zoom. Some of the leaves are unraveling, so that's exciting. The pine tree, the roots look alive, kind of, but the rest of the plant looks dead. I honestly didn't do too much. Let me turn on a light out here. Percy, she opened my freaking cupboard. This plant, I just kind of added more dirt to get it higher up. And then let me turn the camera around. And then this is my propagation area. It's still kind of struggling. This, actually, this is the jade that was in that mixed pot. More vining plant. Put this one in a smaller pot. More vines. This was in with the jade. And I think this one's part of the jade. But it's got a little tiny baby coming off of it. So I'm just trying to grow that one. It's not focusing. Focus. This is like, these leaves are not coming back to life. So I might just chop it off, but like no roots are growing in these, and I don't know why. I don't know why these new ones are not growing roots. This one's got 2 babies, but yeah. Those are my plants. This was a very talkative vlog, so sorry if you don't like talking. Next vlog will probably be a little bit more whatever. I'll try and get some more videos. I am back to work, so Jesus hair. I'm back to work, so it's gonna be less time for recording. I'm scheduled 42 hours next week, so full time, but I'll try and still get some videos out, and I'm gonna start posting clips of these videos on TikTok just for funsies. But that's it for this video. So sorry that it's literally a Thursday that I'm posting this. A couple days late. Anyway, see ya.